USB kill. It is not a toy and is only intended for responsible adults. Yeah, that's totally me! Ah! What's up, magnets? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm very excited because what I have right over here in my hand is the most evil device ever made. What looks like a USB thumb drive is actually a USB surge protection tester, which can kill a computer, tablet or smartphone in seconds. It's called the USB killer. You can get it from usbkill.com, link is down below in the description. It retails for around $50 and I have to say it's really evil. Just imagine you find this on the street. You think it's a normal thumb drive, and it's always nice to have a USB thumb drive, so why not get one for free from the streets? But you plug it directly into your computer and boom, your motherboard is dead, so it completely fried the computer. But how does it work? So inside of this thumb drive we have a series of capacitors, which charges up as soon as it's connected to a USB power source. Now you can connect it to a computer by using the motherboard's USB port, or you can use it to connect it to a tablet or smartphone using a USB adapter. Anyway, it then basically waits until all the capacitors are charged and then releases the full over 200 volts of power directly into the data lines of a USB port. In some cases it just fries the USB port, but in like 95% of the cases your motherboard or your device is completely dead. So this is very dangerous and you should not try this at home. Luckily there's the USB shield, which looks like this here. So you can see we have here a plus and a minus cable, so basically you can discharge the capacitors by just bridging them. And also it's some protector, so you can connect it to your computer using that USB adapter and your computer won't get hurt. This is also very handy because it's also a protection tool. For instance, there's juice hacking on USB ports, like you can steal data with USB devices, and this also protects your USB port. So maybe that could be interesting, and you can also disconnect the cables here, so then it's just USB protector. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to kill this old computer here, Windows XP machine. Then we're going to kill this already broken smartphone, and here we have a really crappy China tablet, so one of the worst devices ever made. Alright, and then we're going to see what happens if you connect it to a charger or power bank. And that's it. Now let's stop talking and let's jump directly into the action. Alright, so let's get started, and what's better suited for this job than this good old Blackview. Now as you can see, it's a really cheap ass device, it annoys the out of people, and it's one of the worst smartphones ever built on this planet. So let's see if it can be killed by the USB killer, because actually, this phone needs to support OTG, I guess, but let's see if it can be killed. So here we have an USB OTG adapter, and here we have the USB killer, and let's see what happens. Well, it's still working. I mean, that's the only thing this Blackview can do, survive the USB killer test. So, okay, let's try another one. Now here's a really crappy tablet. I think it's called Smart Cube or something like that. Anyway, it comes with a TN display, it's slow and all those things. So let's see if it can be killed, because it supports OTG, because I tried it earlier with a USB thumb drive, and there we go. So let's connect it in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the USB killer is clicking. Okay, but the tablet is still working. Okay, so let's see if the USB port is dead, because earlier before I could connect my USB drive and it was recognized without a problem. Preparing USB storage. Holy crap! I mean, even this crappy device survives the USB killer test. So this is really impressive. We should definitely see if we can get some sparks here. And there we go. Okay, so let's see. Whoa, that's some nice charge, as you can see. So actually it should work, but hey, it still survives it. So there we go. Let's try it again. I will now just leave it attached to the tablet for a minute. So the only thing happened, it just basically killed the USB port. So I have my charger right over here, but it's not charging anymore. Strange thing is that USB OTG still works, so I can connect my thumb drive, but it won't accept any charge. So this is also what happens to an iPhone if you connect a USB killer to it. But I now want to destroy something, so let's see if I can find something which I can really destroy. So well, as you can see, the machine is up and running and the USB killer is connected, and there we go. So it has power, a lot of power, and I will now connect it without the shield, so let's see what happens. But this PC is up anyway. And 3, 2, 1. I can hear it clicking. 5. Boom, dead. So I guess it takes around 5 to 10 seconds and then the computer is dead. Holy crap! Something smells here. Flo, can you bring a fire extinguisher?
I'll bring a fire extinguisher right up for you now!
Well guys, here's our next candidate. Let's see what happens. And there we go. Instant death! What the f***? Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. Guys, it's dead. Alright magnets, so we're now here at the end of this video, and I have to say the USB kill is a truly impressive device. You can kill so many things with it. Maybe not the new MacBook, maybe not some smartphones, as you did see. I don't think that the USB adapter is the problem, so I think just the USB killer does not get enough voltage or power from the USB port. But it's really funny and you can cause a lot of trouble with this thing. Anyway, I got a second one right over here, so if you want to win this, then make sure you leave a comment down below under this video in the first 3 hours of this video being live. So this is a little thank you to all you early subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then this is the perfect time to do so. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, have a nice day and bye bye.